Hey there, Smyrna dog owners. We live in such a great place for dogs, don't we? But to really get the most out of it, good training is pretty much essential. So let's walk through a practical guide on how to find a great trainer right here in our city, so you and your pup can have the best time possible.
You know the feeling, right? It's a beautiful day, you're all set for a nice walk, and then the pulling starts. You feel like your arm's about to pop off. Well, the right training can completely change that picture. It's what turns those stressful tug-of-war matches into the relaxing strolls you've always wanted, whether you're on the Silver Comet Trail or just around your own block.
You know, training a dog here is about so much more than just sit and stay. It's about real-life situations. It means confidently walking down a busy sidewalk along Atlanta Road, or your dog staying calm near an outdoor patio in the market village. It's all about them being polite and comfortable around all the other people and dogs in our parks.
Okay, so before you even start searching for a trainer, the absolute first step is to figure out what you're trying to achieve. What specific behaviors are you hoping to change or improve? Having really clear goals is going to make finding the right professional so much easier.
So just take a look at some of these common goals. Does anything here jump out at you? Maybe you're looking for basic manners for a brand new puppy, or perhaps that leash pulling is your #1 headache. It could even be something a bit more complex, like fearfulness or separation anxiety. Pinpointing your main challenge is absolutely the best place to start.
Once you know your goals, you can think about the format that works best for you. In-home private lessons, for instance, are fantastic for issues that happen in your house, like jumping on guests. Group classes are a great way to practice focusing around distractions. And then there are options like board and train, which can really speed up the learning process if you're short on time.
All right, let's get into the really important stuff, how to actually choose a trainer. It's so important to find someone whose training philosophy is modern and humane and who, actually has the right qualifications for the job.
The gold standard in modern dog training is something called positive reinforcement. This is a science-based approach, and it's about way more than just giving out treats. It focuses on teaching your dog what you want them to do, instead of punishing them for what you don't. This method is all about building a strong, trusting relationship.
And you can really see the difference it makes. Reward-based methods help create a dog that's confident and actually enjoys learning. On the other hand, methods that rely on fear or pain can often make behavior problems even worse and really damage the bond you have with your dog.
Here's something really important to know. Georgia doesn't have an official licensing system for dog trainers. That means these independent certifications are incredibly valuable. When you see credentials like CPDTK, that stands for Certified Professional Dog Trainer Knowledge Assessed. It tells you that the trainer has passed some pretty tough exams on learning theory and ethics, and that they're committed to professional standards.
So you found a trainer who looks promising online. The next step is to actually talk to them. A short consultation call is your chance to really confirm that they're the right fit for you and your dog.
Here's a quick checklist for that call. You'll want to hear them talk about positive reinforcement. Ask how they'll tailor the training specifically to your dog's needs and your goals. And always get a clear understanding of the costs and their cancellation policy right up front to avoid any surprises down the road. Of course, we have to talk about the practical side of things, the budget. The cost of training can vary quite a bit, really depending on the type of service you're looking for.
This chart gives you a pretty clear snapshot of what training typically costs right here in the Smyrna and Cobb County area. As you can see, a group class is pretty affordable, while a big, comprehensive board and train program is definitely a much larger investment. This should help you match your goals with a realistic budget.
Finding a trainer and going to lessons is just the beginning. The real magic happens when you start applying all those new skills in your everyday life right here in our community.
First off, just a key local rule to remember. Your dog has to be on a leash in all our public parks and on the trails. This is for everyone's safety and comfort, and it's really the foundation for all your practice sessions out in public. And we have some fantastic spots to practice those leash skills. You could start at a calmer place like Jonquil Park to work on loose leash walking. Then you can work your way up to the Silver Comet Trail with all its joggers and cyclists. And eventually, you can practice calm behavior in the much busier Market Village area.
Now, when you're ready to work on off-leash skills like recall, the safest and legal place to do that is in a designated fenced area. The Concord Wooded Area Dog Park is an excellent local option. Here's a good tip. Try to go during off-peak hours when it's less crowded, especially when you're just starting out.
In the end, training isn't about creating some kind of perfect robot dog that never makes a mistake.
It's about building a partnership, one that's based on clear communication and trust, so you can both confidently and happily experience everything our Smyrna community has to offer together.
Best of luck as you start this journey. Investing in good training will pay off in so many ways, from having guests over without all the chaos to just enjoying a truly peaceful walk through your neighborhood. It's all about creating a lifetime of wonderful experiences with your dog.